welcome to my classroom and the safety and measurement rotation lab that we are doing on Monday. Now, as you can see, it's a little toxic in here, but I'll do the best I can to walk you through the pre-lab procedure that we're doing on Monday. As we go along, make sure that you pay attention, and if you need to, obviously, rewind so that you understand completely and you're ready to go for class on Monday. Alright, here we go. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Most of you said you needed a little bit more entertainment. So hopefully that entertained you just a little bit. When you walk into the classroom on Monday, you're going to see this general layout. As you can see that the groups are broken up into various stations. Okay, Station 1, Station 2, Station 3. We come back over there to Station 4, Station 5, and then Station 6. And all the stations correlate to the signs on the ceiling. Very good. So as you walk in, you're going to see this lab sheet up here at the front. You need to pick up the lab sheet. And if you would, go ahead and grab your binder. Okay? Enter the lab sheet into your table of contents. And then put all your book bags and everything else up here at the front of the room so we can get those out of the way. You need your lab sheet and a pen or pencil. Okay. So here we go. As you're sitting down, please be sure not to disturb anything that might be on your desks. You don't want to knock anything off, damage anything. Over here at Station 1, Station 1, you'll find that there will be a beaker, probably hot liquid. It'll be water, but that hot plate will be on, so be cautious with that and everything else that is on your desk. I will divide you up into groups using this particular card right here. I may say all of the yellow squares, for example, you're one group, or all of the black diamonds, you're another group. So that's just kind of a neat way to divide you up into groups. I'll probably put you into groups of 3 or 4. So let's walk through each station and do a brief explanation as to what we're doing at each station. Station 1. Okay, Station 1, we're measuring temperature. Again, be cautious of the hot plate. That white surface is hot. That water will be hot. Even though it may not be boiling, it'll still be hot. You're going to measure the temperature of the water using the thermometer, according to what we've already learned and talked about. If you need a little bit of assistance on this pink card, it tells you exactly how to measure using a thermometer. So if you need a little bit of a reminder, you can read and refer to that pink card. Okay, going on to Station 2. This is a fairly simple station, I'm sure you'll find out. Station 2 is measuring the volume of the liquid in the graduated cylinder in milliliters. Again, if you need some assistance, there is a pink card to help you out with using a graduated cylinder. Station 3. This is a little bit more of a complex station. Okay, a few more tasks to do. You're going to measure various items at this station using the meter stick and the metric ruler. And then also you're going to calculate volume using the calculators. You're going to find the volume of the book, the width of the book, your tabletop, and so forth. Again, if you need help, you can refer to the pink card for assistance. Coming across, we're coming over here to Station 4. At Station 4, we find a triple beam balance. Various items at a triple beam balance that you will have to measure, okay, according to your lab sheet. Again, if you need some assistance, there is another pink card, and you can read that and get some assistance from the pink card. Okay. Station 4 has a partner, which is right over here. It's not labeled. Okay, but that is an additional Station 4. This particular station takes a little bit more time for students to complete. Therefore, there's 2 stations. You can go to either this Station 4 with the sign or the other Station 4 without the sign. Okay, Station 5. At Station 5, there are lab safety symbols. For a reminder, this is the exact same thing that you have in your science notebook. And you're going to read various safety scenarios according to these pieces of paper. As you read the scenarios, you're going to determine what safety symbols should be in place, what types of safety rules we should be following while completing these particular tasks in these scenarios. I do believe that there are 8 scenarios. Read each scenario, and then you're on your lab sheet, you'll write down the types of safety that we need to be aware of. Then we're going on to Station 6. Station 6. Station 6 is just a station with various lab equipment. Okay, each piece of equipment is labeled with a letter. Okay, and on your lab sheet, you will match the piece of equipment with its letter. So, for example, on your lab sheet, if it says, what letter is the Bunsen burner, then you would probably choose one of these letters. Can't tell you now, but you may already have a pretty good idea as to which one is the Bunsen burner. And you would write that letter on your lab sheet. Once you get done with Station 6, you're going to come all the way to the back of the room where we have more measurement tasks. You're going to measure the volume of the liquid in this particular graduated cylinder. You're going to measure the mass of this guy, this happy little guy right here on the triple beam balance. You're going to measure the volume of the liquid in this beaker. You're going to measure the length of this particular book using the meter stick. And then you're going to measure the temperature of this particular liquid using the thermometer. Again, be cautious that the liquid will be warm, that hot plate will be hot. Please do not touch that. Don't want you to get burned on our first lab experience. Okay? You do not have to complete the stations in order. I'll divide you up in groups and I'll give you a starting location, and you may move about the room and go to any of the available stations as they become available. You can start at Station 4 and then go to Station 1 and then go to Station 8. That is completely up to you. Okay? Just as a station opens up and students move away from that station, then you guys can move in. Quite a bit of things in this room. We need to move cautiously around the room. Again, book bags and backpacks should be up there underneath the smartboard to get them clearly out of the way. I will be walking about the room, obviously helping you. So if the pink cards do not help you out and you're still confused after reading the pink card, if you're unsure, what do we always do? Ask the teacher. Okay. I will also be handing you this particular sheet, this yellow sheet. This is a class set. This is the directions for each station. You record your answers on the answer sheet, and you can see right there, if it'll focus, it says answer sheet. However, this one over here is simply the directions. Do not write your name on this particular sheet. Don't wad it up. Try to keep it nice and neat so I can use it for the other classes throughout the day. But this is the direction sheet. You'll take this particular sheet around with you to each one of the stations, and it will refer you and tell you exactly what you need to do. And then when we're all done, you'll turn it in at the end of the period. You'll put your name on your answer sheet, and that is what you will turn in for a grade for this particular lab. Okay. If there are any questions, please raise your hands now. I'll be more than happy to answer questions. Any questions? No questions. You guys have a clear understanding as to what you're doing. Okay, sounds good. Well, I'll leave you guys at it then. When you come in, again, be careful of the equipment that's already on your desk. You don't want to knock it off. Some of it has liquids and breakable glassware, so be cautious of that. All right, my 10 minutes is up. This is Mr. Wilhelm signing off.